Shifting focus to the state of Kerala in India now, from where shocking footage has emerged showing a priest criticizing women for wearing jeans. In that video, the priest can be heard saying that women who wear jeans should all be drowned in the sea for tempting men. He also goes on to justify rape on the basis of the way women dress. The unnamed priest, speaking in Malayalam, points out that women wearing half-nude clothes such as jeans and t-shirts result in societal ills. The video is sourced from Shalom Television and was posted on YouTube about 11 months ago and has sparked outrage after it went viral. This comes at a time when a heated debate around women's security is raging on in the wake of the blatant victim shaming following Bengaluru's mass molestation.
ഇവിടെ ഒരപ്പച്ചനോ ഒരു യുവാവോ പരിശുദ്ധ ദേവാലയത്തിൽ ബലിയർപ്പിക്കാനായിട്ട് ദേവാലയത്തിന്റെ ഉള്ളിൽ ചെന്നപ്പോൾ തൊട്ടപ്പുറത്തെ സൈഡിലോ ഫ്രണ്ടിലോ നിൽക്കുന്ന സ്ത്രീ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ പെൺകുട്ടി ആ അപ്പച്ചനും ആ യുവാവിനും ആകർഷണം കൊടുക്കുന്ന രീതിയിൽ അർത്ഥനഗ്നത കാണുന്ന വസ്ത്രം ഇട്ടുകൊണ്ടാണ് വന്ന് നിൽക്കുന്നതെങ്കിൽ അവർക്ക് പരിശുദ്ധ ബലിപീഠത്തിൽ നോക്കാൻ പോലും പറ്റാതെ നിന്നിലേക്ക് മാത്രം ശ്രദ്ധ കൊണ്ടുവരുന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ നീയാ പാപഹേതു. വചനം പഠിപ്പിക്കുന്നു, നിന്റെ കഴുത്തിൽ തിരികല്ല് കെട്ടിയിട്ട് കടലിന്റെ ആഴത്തിക്കൊണ്ട് നള്ളുന്നത് നല്ലത്.
Let me now go across live to my colleague Archit Seshadri. He joins me from the newsroom. Archit, it's quite shocking, these comments from this unnamed priest there in Kerala. And what's worse is that this is not the first time we've heard a religious leader talk in such a manner.
Sana, certainly bold statements when it comes from a religious leader. In fact, a church is one of the last places you would think something like this happens. It also draws questions about how women are treated in India. What is the actual dress code, specifically when it comes to a church? What are women supposed to wear? In this video, we saw the priest talking about that. So we sort of posed this question to some of the women here in our WION newsroom to get their sense and their perspective, given what all has happened recently in terms of women's safety. We've heard about that Kerala actress. We also heard about all the molestation attempts in Bengaluru. Let me go to my colleague Madhumita Saha. Madhumita, thanks for talking to us. We saw that video. What do we make of that? Those bold comments by that priest. Share your thoughts.
So, Archit, more than hatred for women, what I see is abysmal ignorance and fear. There has always been this felt need to control women's body, and the religious institutions, being the oldest institution of social control, they try to intimidate, confine and control women. But the thing is, the ignorance part of it is, we forget that how the rapes are happening all over the world and particularly in India, and it has nothing to do with how women are wearing, what kind of dresses they are wearing. So the social norms which we are imposing on women, we forget to ask our boys to own up to those social norms, to those social codes.
All right, let me go to Darvi Vaid, who's also a colleague here. He works in the web team. Darvi, you've done a lot of reporting yourself. You've been on the ground, and we've seen so many stories when it comes to women's safety. I mean, you see young girls, as even 3 or 4, who are allegedly raped. Are they not supposed to wear t-shirt and jeans? I mean, what do you make of that as a woman?
So the thing is, the priest's comments come in at a time when Kerala is seeing a surge in crimes against women. And such regressive comments from a religious leader actually, in a way, legitimizes the thought that women get assaulted or raped because of what they wear. And a 4-year-old getting raped, a 4-year-old getting assaulted isn't because she's wearing jeans. That's completely not the point. Also, the priest says in his video that the church or the Bible doesn't give women the right to wear what men wear, but it doesn't deny them the right either. So in that way, it's completely regressive and coming at a time when India is seeing such a rise in violence against women, I think.
And quoting that video, what the priest also said, that women should be drowned, that this type of outfits could lure men. What about the opposite? If men wore lungis?
So like traditionally in Kerala, men wear the mundu, which I would say is also in lines with what he calls half-nude. He calls jeans half-nude as an attire. So if there's a dress code to be applied in religious places, it should also be applied to men and not just women.
Not double standards.
Exactly.
And Madhumita, what do you want to say about that real quick as well? The fact that he talked about, specifically only women, that they should be out and drowned in the sea if they wear such clothes.
Oh, I think there is so much violence and hatred embedded in that statement that he wants to do bodily harm to somebody who is exercising the right to wear whatever he or she wants to. And of course, there is so much misogyny in that I'm very surprised, being the person of God, that he can utter this kind of nonsense, this kind of hatred to fellow human beings.
All right, thank you both so much for your perspective. And Sana, there you go, some reaction from the WION newsroom when it comes to what this priest had to say. Also want to point out this is about 11-month-old video that is now surfacing after going viral on Facebook. Sana, back to you.
Absolutely. Thanks so much, Archit, also Dharvi and Madhumita for sharing their thoughts with us over here.